It's 2 a.m. You wake up, stare at the ceiling for a few minutes, then grab your phone, flooding the room with light. For over 300,000 years, every single one of your ancestors spent roughly half their life in near total darkness. The moment the sun set, the world went black. Today, we assume that a healthy human requires one continuous, unbroken 8-hour block of sleep. Lying awake in the middle of the night is a 300,000-year-old biological program trying to execute. Before we could control fire, our ancestors were extremely vulnerable at night. Compared to predators like leopards and hyenas, human eyes are terrible in the dark. Moving around after sunset usually meant you became food. A campfire established a strict 30-foot circle of safety. Inside the light, predators kept their distance. Outside of it, you died. Because of this physical barrier of safety, early humans gained something highly valuable: 2 to 4 extra usable hours every single day. Anthropologist Polly Wiesner spent years recording conversations among the Bushmen of the Kalahari Desert, a group still living a traditional hunter-gatherer lifestyle, to see exactly how those hours were used. This simple graph breaks down their conversations. During the day, 80% of talk was purely practical, discussing foraging and survival. But when the sun goes down, the numbers completely invert. Around the fire, 81% of conversation shifts to myths, jokes, and stories. Those extra evening hours around the flames provided a secure environment where humans learned to think beyond the present moment, imagine abstract ideas, and build human culture. Thousands of years later, historical records show exactly how that extra nighttime awareness evolved. Historian Roger E. Eckerch spent 16 years investigating how people slept before the Industrial Age. He found over 500 references spanning centuries in diaries and medical texts, all describing a common routine: first sleep and second sleep. People went to bed after sunset, slept 4 hours, intentionally woke up for an hour or two, then slept until dawn. They called this midnight window the watch. People used this time to visit neighbors, write, interpret their dreams while they were fresh, or simply lie awake for quiet reflection. In 1992, psychiatrist Thomas Ware at the National Institute of Mental Health tested this biologically. He placed volunteers in an environment with 14 hours of absolute darkness every night for a month. Without any prompts, every single participant naturally settled into the exact biphasic pattern Eckerch found in the history books: 4 hours of sleep, a period of quiet wakefulness, and 4 more hours of sleep. Ware tracked their hormone levels during that midnight waking period. The participants' brains produced heavily elevated levels of prolactin, a hormone associated with relaxation, causing them to feel peaceful and meditative. This midnight gap is a chemically supported state of consciousness, distinct from normal waking life, built right into our biology. That natural cycle held strong until we systematically erased the dark. In the 1600s, cities began installing street lamps. Cheaper candles followed, then gas lamps, and finally, Thomas Edison mass-commercialized the electric light bulb. The human brain cannot differentiate between the sun and artificial light. This chart tracks natural melatonin release, the hormone regulating your sleep cycle. When screen light hits your retina late at night, your brain registers daytime. You can see the sudden drop-off right here as artificial light suppresses melatonin production. It doesn't take long to reverse this effect. Researchers found that people who go camping for just 1 week with absolutely no artificial light naturally reset their circadian rhythms. Their bodies begin producing melatonin right at sunset. By flooding our evenings with continuous light, we eliminated an entire biological phase of quiet reflection that humans relied on for millennia. The next time you wake up at 2 a.m. and lie there in the dark, your body isn't malfunctioning. You are experiencing the quiet, wakeful space